Hello, everybody. I know you are very excited, just like me, because today it will not be just an ordinary mastery call that we have.
No será una llamada normal.
Right? I think we have there
Creo que tenemos.
Mr. Jose Lopez, right?
That's right.
Okay, how are you doing, Mr. Jose?
I'm doing great, Mr. Kevin. Good to see you.
Good to see you. So we have our live interpretation here for Spanish. This is because today we will be joined by three pillars of Dream Come True, and at the same time, our very own master trainer later on. Is your pen and paper ready? Is it ready?
¿Todos listos? Papeles y lápices, ¿todos listos?
You need to make sure that your pen and papers are ready, because the three giants of Dream Come True will going to teach us their techniques on how they have built their network so big. So there's a lot of learnings that we are going to have today, and at the same time, our very own master trainer will going to interview them as well. I'm very excited this time. Who else are excited to learn more from our giants in this industry? I can see that already there. Miss Maribel is there, and at the same time, Mr. Mohamed, and at the same time, Mr. Vlad. Everyone is so ready. You know what, guys? I think without any further ado, I would like to go ahead and start the meeting. We are ready to rock and roll for this training session. This is something that you should not miss out for this session on Tuesday, because we have very big surprises to you, and at the same time, very big learning as well on this call. But before we go ahead and start the interview session, I would just like to have a quick introduction to all of our guest speakers, especially our keynote speakers who will be joining us today. Let me start with the man who has over 10 years of affiliate marketing experience already. He is a true leader who has helped generate over 30 million in sales volume. His experience and passion for personal growth have shaped success of many within Dream Come True, making him a key figure in our global journey. All the way from Canada, we have our very own master distributor, Mr. Mohamed Hamadache. Mr. Mohamed, how are you?
I am fine. I'm fine. Very excited to be with you here.
I know. All of our dreamers out here is very excited as well.
Están muy emocionados.
Thank you.
And at the same time, we are also joined by our next guest speaker, who is also an experienced network marketer. She built thriving teams across Latin America, known for her dedication and empowering others. He has created a community of successful leaders, driving growth and unity within Dream Come True. Our queen from Latin America, our very own master distributor, Miss Maribel Martinez. Hola, Miss Maribel. How are you? Bien. Okay, that's good. All right. And at the same time, you know what? We have someone here as well, very special. I know every one of you is excited to meet him and know his secrets as well, because he is a global networker and a top earner of Dream Come True. He is loved by many because he inspires thousands of people achieve their dreams. His leadership from the start of Dream Come True up until date, he stayed humble and continuously exemplified the true essence of leadership. His dedication to helping others grow and thrive in the network marketing industry, our very own newly diamond rank achiever, the king, our very own master distributor, Mr. Vlad Coste. How are you, Mr. Diamond?
Thank you very much, Kevin. I'm great. I'm very, very excited and extremely happy. You can imagine. Very excited.
I know, I
Full
know.
of energy all the time.
I
Thank
know.
you
I
very
have
much.
seen the video that you actually have sent all over the social media, and that is what exemplify a true leader is.
That's true.
It's you being humble on your achievement and sharing it to others as well. It's exuding the essence of true leadership. So congratulations again, Mr. Vlad. So something, guys, that you need to watch out for this interview, because Mr. Vlad will go into share here his insights as well, his techniques. How was he able to achieve the diamond rank here at Dream Come True? And of course, the person that I'm going to call next is our master trainer. He's also a great, and with honor and pride, we will be joined too by an internationally respected trainer who has helped shape leaders in network marketing. His motivational approach and training methods make success achievable for many dreamers, guiding them towards personal and financial growth. Our very own millionaire maker, the DCT international trainer, Mr. Stavros Zenonos.
Amazing, amazing. Hello, everyone. And I couldn't start this call without saying massive congratulations to our first and not last diamond of the company. So the first diamond, Mr. Vlad. And before we get into the interviews, before we start asking our rock stars and our keynote speakers for the next event some questions, I would love to ask everybody else a simple question, which I think I know the answer, but I want to ask you guys, and you can do thumbs up, you can send me in the chat box, you can just show me by opening your cameras. But we know that we have our first ever, but a historical milestone for the company, because it's the first ever diamond. But here's the question. Who else from this call wants to be a diamond? Honestly, let me see hands up if you want to be a diamond. Okay, who else in this call wants to create diamonds in his team? Who wants to create diamonds in his team? Who in this call wants to be able to go on a trip to have fun, but because he has that big team, when he comes back from the trip, his bank account and his money will be way more from what it was before going on a trip? Let me see. So here are the big news for you. In life, fortunately or unfortunately for some, you don't get what you want. You don't get what you want, you get what you do. If you would get what you want, I would have 6 packs. But as you can see, I don't. I have only 1 pack. And the reason is you don't get what you want. You get what you do. And Mr. Vlad did what he had to do to become diamond. He's leading by example. And I'm asking you guys to follow this example. If you want to get what you want, you should do first what you want. Follow his example, follow his lead. This is my first advice starting the call. Now, I'm going to get straight to the interview, and I have to tell you that for the next big event, the 2 years anniversary event, we put a powerful team together, and obviously nothing happened by chance. Everything happened by choice. We very carefully choose the trainers. Each one of them has a different style. Even though they are all 3 very successful, they are 3 of the top income earners of the company, 3 of the best of the best of the best people, not only in the company, but in the industry of network marketing, in the entire industry. We choose wisely because we wanted people with different style. And I'm going to ask by giving you guys, I'm going to start asking questions. And the main reason is to give you guys, you that you are watching right now, an idea or even better, a snapshot of what you can experience in Dubai, what you will be able to learn in Dubai from these three power individuals. So obviously I'm going to start, I'm going to be respectful and go with ladies first. So I'm going to ask Miss Maribel to unmute the microphone. Miss Maribel, ladies first, you're the first one. And the first thing that I would love you to do, if you can in 1 or 2 minutes, share a little bit of your story. Some people, most of the people, they already know you. There are some brand new people that they don't really know the story. So I want you to share with us your story from the early beginning of network marketing career.
Perfecto. Gracias. Está por aquí José conmigo. Le pueden dar el audio a José López, que es mi traductor. José, ¿está listo? Vamos a ver si José López puede subir.
Let me make sure the translation, I think it doesn't work. Does it work for you guys?
Okay, can you hear me now? I'm good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Already.
Perfect.
Ok, me avisa cuando esté lista, José.
Sí, todo listo, Maribel.
Ok, gracias. Bueno, como entenderán, yo soy dominicana.
As you may know, I am Dominican.
Empecé la industria a finales de 2005.
I started in this business towards the end of 1995.
El primer día
or 2005.
que conocí el multinivel, entendí que había que trabajar.
First time multi-level came across, I knew that I had to work hard.
Que había que hacer una lista de contacto y que yo iba a posicionar un producto que me iba a pagar por recomendarlo y por usarlo.
I knew that I had to make a list of contact, that I needed to post it up, to recommend it, and to make it happen.
En esa compañía que inicié la industria solo hice una pregunta. ¿Por qué no estaba en la tienda?
In that very company, I just stated my own question, and it was only one. What was I going to do for this company?
Me dijeron que quitaban los intermediarios de por medio y nos pagaban por consumirlo y recomendar el producto.
Well, they told me that would take away the people in the middle, and they will straight up deal with me.
Ahí emprendí la industria, hice mi lista de contacto en esa compañía, me fue muy bien.
I worked on my own list, and it went well for me in that company.
En el 2007 llega una persona experta en redes con 10 años de experiencia en la industria y me dijo que si quería negocio pequeño me quedara en mi ciudad o en mi país, pero que si quería negocio grande lo hiciera a nivel internacional. Una compañía que me permitiera trabajar global.
By 2007, a person approached me and told me if I really wanted to work my way through the networking, I had to stay in my local town if I meant to do it nationally. But if I needed to do it globally, I had to step out of this.
Salí del país, el primer país que salí fue Perú, a hacer negocios en redes.
So the first place I went out to work with networking was Peru.
A varios países y no podía regresar sin resultados a mi país.
And I went through several different countries, but I could not afford to get back into my country without a major experience.
Hasta que no estuve los resultados, no regresé ante mi familia que le había prometido que iba a cambiarle la vida económicamente.
I was not going to go back to my family until I reached my success.
Había negociado con ellos, hice un plan de acción para ganarme mis primeros $100,000 y lo logré en el tiempo que lo había planificado y conquisté lo que es el respeto de mi familia por haber cumplido todas las promesas que le hice.
So I had made this arrangement and this promise to my family that I would not go back to them until I reached my first $100,000, that I was going to be loved and respected by them so long as I would fulfill this dream of mine. And I was able to do it.
Después de 19 años de experiencia, encontré a Dream Come True como una compañía que estuve buscando todo el tiempo.
After 19 hard-working years, I was able to come across Dream Come True as they enabled me to get to new heights.
Hice el proyecto 50K, donde me prometí poner 50,000 afiliados en Latinoamérica con un equipo de trabajo de 10 líderes, el cual es mi proyecto a desarrollar para liberar 5,000 familias. Y hasta ahora me siento contenta porque es la primera compañía que ha aprobado mi proyecto y dio el valor que yo estaba buscando como líder, que valoraran el proyecto que tenía porque lo iba a hacer en grande.
So I started working with the 50K projects, enabling 10 leaders to work on a project that will enable 5,000 families. Everything came across just fine, and it was precisely through Dream Come True that I was able to achieve it.
Así que para mí Dream Come True ha sido la empresa que, a pesar de trabajar en otras empresas con mucho éxito económicamente, yo me liberé en la industria del multinivel.
I was able to comply to all my goals and to my dreams and aspirations through Dream Come True, not in other businesses, but through this very family.
Pero en este momento, Dream Come True me llena de satisfacción porque es la compañía que me ha valorado como líder, lo que no había pasado en las demás compañías.
So as I grow in this company, I am satisfied, extremely satisfied to be working for Dream Come True, as they are the only company throughout my path in life that has valued my input and still values me as my work ethic tells me to go forth.
Así que para mí, quiero invitar a todas las personas que han conocido Dream Come True a trabajar fuerte, a lograr estar allí en aquel evento de Dubái, porque allí van a ver que sí de verdad se valora el liderazgo a través de este evento.
Now, I would like to invite everyone in this room to this event in Dubai for the company, that it will be a display of responsibility, hard work experience that you will be celebrating and participating through Dream Come True.
Así que la felicidad me hace impulsar. Mis ventas han subido después que está Stavros también con nosotros, mentoreándonos y valorando lo que es el recurso de la red. Así que gracias a Dream Come True, todo lo que pasa en mi vida es totalmente diferente a lo que sentía en otras empresas. Así que gracias, estoy muy feliz.
So happiness comes through Dream Come True. My sales have increased through Dream Come True. The mentoring, the processing, and the results that have come to my life have all been able through Dream Come True.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you. So I have one question, Miss Maribel. And listening to your story, I heard that you burned the bridge, which means once you went out of your country, you said, I'm either going to go back with $100,000 or I'm not going to go back. If you can translate, so I will continue and I will ask my question. So you said, I'm going to do this or I'm not going back. Many people today in network marketing, they know what they have to do, but some of them, they are so afraid to burn the bridge. Whether this bridge is moving out of your country, is taking an off from your everyday job, is asking your significant other to give you some space and some time so you can go all in, is taking some money and go to an event like the one we have in Dubai. Many of the people, they are afraid to burn the bridge and go ahead and take a decision. What would you advise them when they come across that fear of burning the bridge? So my question is, from where you found courage, what was your motivation that you said, it's either $100,000 or I'm not going back? How you found that courage and what was your motivation to do that?
Claro que sí. Para mí era importante que estaba llevando una vida que era empleada. Yo soy contador de profesión y dedicaba 8 horas de mi vida fuera de la casa. No podía estar con mis hijos solo los domingos. Adelante, José López. Perdón.
See, I formed myself. I graduated as an accounting a person. And so I worked my way through my family 8 hours a day, pushing myself hard throughout these years.
Y esto, cuando conocí la industria, fue lo que me puse a sopesar. Si yo gano un salario y estoy vendiendo mi tiempo, yo sé que con una lista de contacto lo puedo lograr. Puedo llegar a ganarme $100,000 que quizá tengo que durar 2 años trabajando para ganarlo. Lo voy a hacer, voy a dejar todo y voy a hacerlo en la industria con determinación.
So I said to myself, I need to make sure my life is balanced. I want to make my salary, yes, but I want to make it in the proper time. Now, this determination came down to a list of mine of things that I needed to do prior to this. It would take me 2 years, but the key word right here was determination.
No le recomiendo a la persona hacer eso que hice, si no tiene una determinación de dejar todo para hacer algo que sabe que te va a cambiar la vida.
I wouldn't recommend this to anybody who's not determined enough to go for it. You'll have to leave things aside. If you're really focused, you'll maintain your determination to 100 or 1,000%.
Siempre le digo a las personas que hay 4 puntos que son importantes cuando encuentras un proyecto que te hace clic. Debe de tener fe, esa credibilidad alta, porque el nivel de creencia es importante. Yo siempre digo que el 99% de creencia y 1% de duda es 100% fracaso, pero el 100% de creencia, 100% lo vas a lograr.
Now, I have these 4 pillars as to why I am successful. Now, the 4 most important to me is based on faith. If you have 99 of it and yet 1% of doubt, that will be unsuccessful all along. But if you remain 100% true to yourself, your faith will enable your determination.
Y sobre todo tener los conocimientos especializados que tú necesitas para que te acerquen a ese éxito que tú quieres. Si lo planifica, lo trabaja, lo vas a lograr porque es el focus que le pone.
So if you're acknowledgeable and you are well read, that means you will have your plans all checked up and they will come across as a successful work of life.
Y despertar esa pasión que te lleve a lograrlo, una pasión que te ahogue por dentro por lograr lo que tú quieres, algo que sea como respirar, porque a mí me ha pasado, yo tengo las metas cuando yo quería ser senior ejecutiva, para mí ser senior ejecutiva era mi único meta para llegar, yo no podía dormir, yo no podía hacer nada, era una pasión impresionante y lo logré en tiempo récord en la compañía, 5 meses y medio ya yo estaba en senior ejecutiva.
Now, this would come as a passion. If you do not have a burning passion, it was like pretty much like breathing. If you were not able to breathe, you would not reach your goals. Me as an senior executive and the approach that I took towards that couldn't even allow me to sleep properly. 5 months went by as I was determined to make it happen. And of course, it paid off.
Planificar la meta te da claridad para lo que tú quieres hacer. Debe de planificar todo lo que tú quieres hacer en tu vida y te llegará.
Now, your goals will make this happen. Of course, you have to be determined as well as to have it clear, a pathway of what you're going to be doing.
Y le recomiendo a todas las personas que si hacen eso, si van a tomar decisiones, hazlo por tu familia, gánate el respeto de tu familia, porque cuando le prometes algo, cúmplelo para tener respeto de la familia. Hazlo por ti, por tu familia, toma decisiones con determinación y ve por eso que tú quieres, $10,000, 50, no importa. Yo estoy yendo por $1 millón aquí en Dream Come True este año.
Now, of course, my recommendation to all of you out there listening to me, your decisions, your plannings, your goals, your dreams and aspirations should be aimed towards your family. If you get their respect, you'll get 10,000, 50,000, and take my word for it. This year, I'm going full house. I'm going for that $1 million that will be able through dream come true.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I love the kind of wisdom that Miss Maribel brings on the table. It's amazing, not only the determination she's talking about and the way she had the guts to burn the bridge, but what excites me even more is that she told you guys, if you are not ready, don't do it. This is wisdom. This is not something that every leader has the guts to share to people. So you got to understand that some people, they let the mess be the reason why they fail. Some others, like Miss Maribel, she let her mess becoming her message. Her mess, her needs was the reason why to win. So she pushed her pain, she pushed her mess to become the message. And that simple move and that single move she did back there brought her wisdom today. So I appreciate it. I think you guys, you got a taste of what you will experience from Miss Maribel in Dubai. By the way, she's going to be on stage and she's going to teach you guys how to create momentum in your team, how to make your first thousands within your team. And with that kind of wisdom that you just experienced, with that kind of wisdom that we just experienced right now, it takes guts not to be Dubai. You should be insane if you come all the way from wherever you are to Dubai, just for that talk, just for that speech that Ms. Maribel will do. I'm telling you, your money will 10x just from that single and one talk. So thank you, appreciate and respect your leadership and wisdom. And then we are flying, right now we are flying all the way from South America to Canada to meet the one and only Mr. Mohamed. Mr. Mohamed, are you here, sir?
Yeah, I am here. Thank you very much, Vlad. It's a pleasure to be with you. I'm very excited to be with the people. We have more than 167, so it's very exciting for me and for all of the group.
Amazing. So before we start and before we go to any questions, will you please share with us your own story?
Yes, with pleasure. I am originally from Algeria, and I have traveled over the world. I have been, firstly, not for network marketing, for my work. I have been in Senegal, so I lived in Senegal for 9 years. And in 2004, I came to Canada. I discovered the network marketing firstly in 2010. I had no idea about network marketing, and someone of my friends called me and he told me at this time, you have to come with me. I have a presentation for you. It's a business which can change your life. And I trust him. I haven't asked any question. I go with him and I see the presentation. I like the concept. And this company, it was ACN. I think many people start with ACN. And I start with it. I haven't got, honestly, the success I was looking for. I have done many other business before, but what I have noticed for myself in the beginning, I was working just myself because I haven't got the education, the real education to use my appliance, to use the system, to use all things which many companies present. So I was working just myself. After a couple of years, I have been in product companies, investment, and many kinds of business. Like we say in network marketing, I have seen the good one, the bad one, and the ugly one, honestly. And I remember when I started working with a team, I have built some couple of friends with me who follow me every time. When I start working with team, I have seen this success. I haven't traveled over the world like Maribel, but I had a team from Algeria, Canada, Europe, especially France. and they have seen the difference in my network, my income, and my life. I have learned at this time from others also that working with a team, it's more powerful than working yourself, because when you work yourself, it's limited. And you have to get this in you. You have to understand this. If you don't help others, if you don't give for others, you can't get the success for yourself. And I remember, I think since 2015-16, I have joined other companies, and my first company, when I have get really a success, it was in 2019. I have met Adnan before. I have worked with him in other business, and I have learned from him also. The reason for which I follow him in Dream Come True. I get many companies where I fail like everyone. And I remember when he called me first time in June 2022, I told him, listen, Adnan, it's finished network marketing for me. I don't want to be in any other company. He told me why. I told him, listen, I have, because many scam, many things. And he told me at this time, I remember, listen, you have to come to Dubai, and after that, you take a decision. And honestly, it was the first time where I have traveled to meet someone, or I've traveled for network marketing. I went to Dubai. I spent 6 days with Adnan. And when I have seen his vision, even I know him before for more than 5 years, I have worked with him. But honestly, I haven't seen the real man, the real vision I get in this period for 6 days. When I come back to Canada, I decide to start in the right way, working the right way, and follow the appliance, follow the experience of others, and follow a system. And they believe on the system, because even in my own experience, because I am an engineer and I have been managing people for more than 405 people as a plant manager, and they have been financial advisor also. I have learned that when you use a system and you follow the steps, the success, it will come. There is no way that you can get your success, but you have to follow. If you do your own work, it will be very difficult. You can't go very, very far in your thing. Mm-hmm. And I have learned also as in my career as a financial advisor, because when I come to Canada since 2011, I have get my license as financial advisor, and I have been in 2 or 3 companies. But what I like, the last company what started since 2014, it was like network company, because I was like a broker. I recruit people, and I teach them how to follow the system, how to get success. And I can say honestly that since I joined Dream Come True, I have made my own challenge, if you can call this challenge, and my plan. I remember my first event on November 2022. I think platinum. And I said to myself, I have to be in every event. Since today, I have to reach at least new rank. How I can get that? I made my plan, how many people I have to help in my team to get to this level. And since this, I have seen myself at every event, I reach new rank. And they have people with me, they are growing also. When I look to my back office, especially since they have put the list before, I was looking for that for myself. If I haven't new ranks in a month, I said to myself, no, I am not doing the real work. So I have to look what is going wrong. But honestly, every month there was a new rank in my team. And I think that with this way, that I built my success with the success of others. And I have learned, many of you, they know, Think and Grow Rich. I think the first thing you have to have in yourself to get success, you have this burning desire to get success. If you haven't this, you can't go very far in your life. So for me, dream come true, I can say honestly, it's the best company I have done in my life in network marketing. It has changed my life completely. Just this month, I have fulfilled the dream of my kids. They were looking at their desire to buy a Tesla. So I just bought a Tesla for them.
Congrats.
I am just waiting to do a small video with all my kids to show for people this is a dream come true. It's true, and the dreams come true with discipline.
Amazing. I love the story. That's an amazing, powerful story. And you can see how both stories are similar and different. But if there is one similarity, is that both stories, they had the struggle and then the victory. And if you talk about following the system, so I got to say to people that when you guys will be in Dubai, Mohamed on stage, he's going to talk about why it's necessary to follow the system, but most importantly, what you need to do to follow the system. Obviously, they say when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So it's not about the teacher, it's also about you guys be ready to get the message, to receive the message. But here is what I want to ask you, Mr. Mohamed. What are your 2 top tips that you can give us how somebody doesn't follow the system? What are the 2 things that when you see on someone, you say, okay, this person is uncoachable, he's doing the wrong thing, he doesn't follow the system? What are the 2 most dangerous things that you can do in network marketing as a newbie in order not to follow the system?
As I told you, when I start with other companies, I think all things in our life, there is a system. Even if we launch our company, or there is little bit system. But in network marketing, when we join any company, there is system, there is steps to follow. And sometimes, and not sometimes, many people, and I was one of these people, when we start business, we look, especially when people, they have a little bit experience in life and they are entrepreneur, or they said sometime in the system, for example, if we took our dream come true, we have a system in dream come true, the fast start. We have seen in other events, we have seen a bronze factory, silver factory. We can call many things, but sometimes people, they don't follow the main steps to start. For example, if we tell them, listen, you start today, your first week, 2 weeks, or at least your first month, you have to refer your 2 people to show that it works, that you can earn money, and you can. They said, listen, no, let me check myself. I have to see if really it worked for me, then can I talk for other people. And they think it's the most important error people do when they start any business. Because if anyone has to experience this himself, he will draw, he do it doesn't work like this. And many people, they release this after a couple of months. The second thing, the second error people make, they don't want, for example, to borrow their relative or their friends. They said, of I am not comfortable to talk to these people. And many times, and believe me, I have seen that myself, a friend of me, he was invited by other people and he told me, why you haven't told me? Why you haven't invited me for this? And I have no answer to. Just yesterday, I was in Zoom with my team in Algeria, and someone from my team go from here, from Canada to Algeria. He's actually in Algeria, and he invite one person to the Zoom. I talked to him before in phone, and he comes to the Zoom. After the Zoom, I received a call from one person who was in the Zoom, and he told me, who invited this person? I told him the name, Mustafa, and this person. He told me, he's my friend. I know him. I am talking to him every day. And he told me, why you haven't talked to him? I said, I don't know. I think this second era people can, when we have something good, if it's good for ourselves, we have to share it with people and then let them decide. We can't take the decision and decide in the place of other people. I think that the main two tips I can say to people.
I completely love it. And that reminds me myself also, every time after an event, every time after a big event I was attending, I was inviting people the next 24 hours more than any other day of the year. And my wife, who was right next to me, building together all the time, she was asking me, why do you go like a maniac after an event? And the main reason is because during the event, I was looking at so many motivated people, and I was thinking in my mind, I was thinking that if I don't reach out to my friends, some of these people will reach out to them. So that fear of loss, that someone is going to call my uncle, someone's going to call my cousin, someone's going to call my good friend, my teammate, was driving me crazy to go all in. So another amazing trainer, amazing wisdom from Mr. Mohamed. If you combine Ms. Maribel and Mr. Mohamed, you get tens of years of experience in network marketing. And you guys, you have access to these tens of years of experience, wisdom, and millions of dollars in just 3 days event in Dubai. And flying out from Canada, right now we are arriving, I believe at this moment, in Dubai, where the event is going to take place, to meet the one and only, our newest and first diamond, Mr. Vlad Coste. Mr. Vlad, how are you doing?
Hello, Mr. Stavros. Thank you very much. I don't think there are words to describe my feeling right now. I'm extremely happy, extremely excited, extremely grateful for what is happening and what we managed to build all together, because this diamond rank does not came by my effort. It came by all my team effort put it together.
I'm always say that in network marketing, we get recognized individually for a teamwork. So yes, we all get recognized individually for a teamwork, and I do understand that congratulations goes to everyone. We're going to talk about the new rank, but before that, I would love you to tell me about the biography, the history, the past. How did you come? I know you didn't come all the way here to stay here, but to go further. But how did you come here?
Okay. I will share my story in network marketing. I will tell you something. Since I was a kid, I had something inside me. Whatever I'm going to choose to do in my life, I want to be the best in that area, in that field. I used to be an electrician. I wanted to be the best, and I was one of the best. I was at some point a design electrical installation. I was the best in there. And I met network marketing industry for the first time in 2018. Now, the first 2 years in the industry, I will tell you guys, I wasn't the best. And I wasn't even in the middle. I was somewhere down. I didn't build and I didn't create results. But I still did something good. I learned, I understood, and I applied the number one goal when you started network marketing. I will remember what Mr. Stavros teaches in the first call. Your goal is next year to be here. And this is what I did. The next year I was still there. Even though my results was nothing, I was there. And then the second year, my goal was to be still there. And I was still there. Being part of this industry and attending to events and seminars, I understood the industry and I learned the theory of the skills that we need to develop and we need to have. Now, maybe I was lucky as well. In 2020, after 2 years, for the first time, I met cryptocurrency industry and network marketing applied on crypto. I remember back then, I was so excited, like I discovered the biggest treasure in this world. And out of that excitement, I treat that as the best opportunity of my life. I will never find something better. And I started to apply all the theory I accumulate in those previous 2 years. I put everything in action, in a massive action. And I was a little bit crazy as well. This is one of my most important advice to you guys. Be crazy. Crazy people will do crazy results. And, I was extremely excited. In my first day, I called most of my friends, my very close friends. I called them, look, I find something amazing. We need to discuss space by space. I'm waiting you in this cafeteria. Tell me what time are you going to be here? Obvious, their question was, Vlad, you made me curious what it's all about. If I could tell you on the phone, I already be doing it and I would not ask you to come here. We cannot talk on the phone. We need to talk face by face. Tell me what time are you going to come? They had literally no clue and they had to come in the same day. I called 11 people. I was so serious and determined and excited. All of them came. 11 people showed up. That's a miracle, I can say. Out of 11 people, 3 of them said no, 8 of them said yes, there and then. I don't think I was very good, but my excitement get everyone to join. Literally, I believe that was the secret back then. Out of those 8 people, they sign up another 4. So my first day in cryptocurrency, the results was insane. 12 people in my first day. And literally out of that, I just carry on. My friends, those 12 people, they invite their people and I was there to present for their friends. Some of them said no, some of them said yes. The ones who said yes, they decided, some of them, to show it to their friends. I was there to present. Some of them said yes, some of them said no. And this is how I build it. In the beginning, it was just me. Today, I have a team of more than 12,000 people all over the world, almost 13,000 people all over the world. Many people are saying, oh, wow, you are making this money or you have this success because you have a very big team. Don't forget, I started by myself sometime long ago. So in few words, this was my story. First 2 years, I haven't done almost anything, just learn and be there. And the next 4 years, literally in the first company, I was number 5th in the whole company, a master distributor. In Dream Come True, I am number 1. Again, I'm a master distributor. And I have the privilege to be the first diamond in the company. And last thing, I want to congratulate and thank to all my team and all my leaders and all my members, because $15 million volume, I cannot do it by myself. I probably not going to be able to do it in my life. But together with them, all together as a teamwork, we managed to build these results. This result for all of us, not for me. Thank you very much to all of you.
Amazing. And listening to your story, Vlad, you remind me this guy. I'm pretty sure, sorry, many of you watched that video. Is on a hill close to the river, where a guy started dancing and listening to music, and he started dancing alone, and he's dancing for 1-2 minutes all alone, and there are thousands of people watching him, and they are looking at him, and they are wondering if he's crazy. They are wondering if he's normal or if he lost his mind. And suddenly, after whatever 30 minutes, there is one more person who stood up, and he started dancing with a crazy one. And then 15 minutes later, there is one more person who stood up out of the thousands, and he started dancing with him. 5 minutes later, the fourth one, 3 minutes later, the fifth one, and 10 minutes later, you got thousands of people dancing on the beat with the one who started everything. So the definition to me of leadership is affecting your environment, leaders affect their environment, the rest of the world are affected by the environment. And here is my question to you, because I know for those that they will come in Dubai and they will see you on stage, you are going to talk about leadership. What is leadership for you, number one? And number two, what's the difference between management and leading?
Okay, I will reply the first question. For me personally, leadership is something that you have your own vision. You have your own idea of where you're going to get, how you're going to get there, and you start doing it. You start applying. You have your own vision, and you start to apply that vision in a reality. You start to create that as a reality by your determination, by your consistency, by your hard work. You make it happen. Now, difference between a manager and a leader basically comes exactly on this point. A manager is just managing the people. A leader is the one that is creating the vision. He's the one on top of everyone, building the path and pulling everyone together with him. A manager will give direction, will not be the one putting the hard work and making it happen. But the leader will be the first person that's going to do it and show the others how it's getting done, and then others can follow.
Amazing.
This is my first and most important thing about the leadership and leader. The one who's having his own vision and he's putting it in the reality with action, make it real.
Turning vision to reality, amazing answer. So I think as you can see that not only we have three powerful speakers, something that I'm always saying to people, leaders every single time will beat up speakers. Leaders every single time will win the race between leaders and speakers. The world is full of broke Tony Robbins today. Full of broke Tony Robbins, people that they read some quotes, people that they go to some events and then they become the speakers without walking their own talk. Here in the room, we are having three dynamic leaders that most importantly, they walk their talk. They are not going to teach you what they hear, but they're going to teach you what they went through, what they are going through, and what they will go through with you. And this is the number one reason why you should attend Dubai. But also, before we wrap up, I want to share the attitude that I would have if I was one out of the 170 people that are in this room. I will have the me too attitude, which means I respect every single leader. I respect every single leader. I admire every single leader. I look up at every single leader, but I don't see why not me. I don't see why not me. So when you are listening the stories, you got to have the me too attitude. If they can do, if Miss Maribel can do it, me too. If Mr. Mohammed can do it, me too. If Mr. Vlad can do it, me too. You see, this is not pride. This is confidence. Pride is when you believe you are better than others. I personally don't believe I'm better than anybody else. But at the same time, I do not believe anyone else deserves more than me. I do not believe anyone else is better than me. So you see these powerful stories. You see Ms. Maribel, Mr. Mohamed, Mr. Vlad. You got to have the me too attitude. If he can reach diamond, me too. I can do it too. And this is what we are going to teach you in Dubai. Not only we are going to teach you the how to techniques, but we are going to teach you the me too attitude. And before finishing, I want to share one more thing. We are offering an open invitation to you right now to come and participate to history. This is the second year anniversary event. And those of you that you will be there, you will be part of history. And I know some people, they'll say, but what about money? How much is going to cost to travel? What about work? I need to leave things behind. Stavros, it's a little bit difficult. I want to be honest with you. I cannot take excuses. So I'm going to be crystal clear and honest. This is why I told you multiple times, some people want to kill me and some others want to kiss me when I talk, because I'm going to tell you what's going to serve you and only you. You cannot say it's difficult if people today are sacrificing 18 years from their lives. 18 years they are sacrificing to go to junior school, to primary school, to secondary school, and to college. 18 years average. Then, not only they sacrifice 18 years, but they also sacrifice thousands of dollars to go and study and get education. And I'm not against education or any diploma. As a matter of fact, yesterday I was in Manchester showing people how to sell universities and schools to people. So I'm not against education. But I'm telling you, people are sacrificing and spending 18 years and thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars to study and get a diploma that in the best case scenario can teach them enough to survive. So this is difficult, and most of the people are doing it. Don't tell me it's difficult to come to Dubai for 3 days if you are willing to study 18 years of your life to go a diploma which is going to serve you enough to survive, to be just okay. Do not tell me, again, it's difficult to find 3 days and come and learn from legends how to make money, how to create financial freedom. No one is going to create financial freedom for you. Not me, not Ms. Maribel, not Mr. Vlad, not Mr. Mohamed. No one. Everyone who's going to be there can help you build your business. Let me repeat that. Everyone who's going to be there can help you build your business. Can help, you build your business. So I'm going to see you in Dubai because I really want to see you in Dubai. I'm going to offer something, one big surprise, the surprise of the day. Besides the surprises that my friend Kevin is going to share with you, here is another surprise. Because I love traveling, and because Mr. Adnan wants me to travel, and because Kevin wants me to travel, I'm going to be in your city. Which city is on you? The country with the biggest team in Dubai. I will be in December there. So if this is Romania, it means that December I will be in Romania and I will be in any city you want me to be. If this is Colombia, it means that in December I will be in Colombia. This is Africa. It means that in December I will be in Africa. The country with the biggest attendance in Dubai is going to host me there. I'm going to take my plane, my flight. I'm going to take my luggage and I'm going to come to you and I'm going to stay with you for 2-3 days. We're going to do an amazing event together. We're going to do some leaders meetings. We're going to do some one-on-one coaching. I'm going to be involved in presentations. I'm going to close with you, your next prospect. And all you got to do is to make sure that your country has more people than any other country in Dubai. So I want to thank our 3 keynote speakers. Can't wait to work with you guys and share the stage with you in Dubai. And Mr. Kevin, the virtual microphone goes back to you, my friend.
I just need to say congratulations, everyone, for being part of today's mastery call. It was absolutely amazing just listening to all the stories of our keynote speakers. I have a lot of takeaways with me on this call, like learning from 3 big giants and at the same time our international trainer. It's already giving me a propel. What is going to happen on our 2nd year anniversary, especially on the training day, knowing there's 3 giants in Dream Come True, plus your master trainer who have trained thousands of individuals worldwide will be going on your 2nd year anniversary here in Dubai. It's mind-blowing. I'm just imagining it right now. It's mind-blowing. So this is your chance to make sure that you will be there on our 2nd year anniversary as well. So again, Mr. Stavros, thank you so much for that very kind words that you have given to all of our dreamers, the takeaways, the learning, and at the same time, to our keynote speaker, Mr. Mohamed, Ms. Maribel, and Mr. Vlad. I just cannot imagine what is the learning that our dreamers can take away during our training session here in Dubai. And congratulations again for being our keynote speakers. I know every one of you can share a lot more of learnings and techniques on our 2nd year anniversary. And guys, thank you so much. That is very amazing. I have a lot of things on my notes with me. So guys, again, I'm inviting you to get your tickets as soon as possible, because if your team is the most number of people in our event, Mr. Stavros will be there with you. So we are very excited, and I would love to see you on our next mastery call again. And remember, this is a mastery call that you should not miss. For the series of Tuesdays, there are a lot of surprises that will going to happen. So again, mark your calendar. Every Tuesday, it is a mastery call day at 8:00 p.m. All right, Dubai time. So again, guys, I hope every one of you learned a lot of things today, and thank you so much for joining. And I will be seeing you again on next Tuesday. Don't forget your Super Saturday every Saturday with your master distributors. And at the same time, don't forget to get your tickets for us to see you on our event and join us. Let's have fun and let's have party on our 2nd year anniversary. We need to celebrate, guys. All right. Thank you so much for joining us, and you have a lovely morning, afternoon, and evening. Love from Dubai, and I'll see you here on November, guys. Thank you so much, and have a good day.